While playing numerous Commodore 64 games, one inevitably encounters titles that fall short of expectations. This led me to ponder, which are the least enjoyable games in my memory on the iconic bread bin. I've identified 7 particularly disappointing titles that I'd like to share with you. I know, doing this should not be allowed, but nonetheless, Chuck Norris is the first game. To be fair, it is no longer called Chuck Norris Super Kicks, either because the license ran out or maybe because Chuck Norris said so. In the Chuck Norris Super Kicks game, the objective is for Norris to reach a monastery within a 6-minute time frame. Navigating a vertically scrolling world, the player assumes control of Chuck Norris. Progressing along a designated path is crucial, as stepping onto the grass incurs a more rapid loss of time. Ambushes by warriors triggers battles as Norris makes his way. Sorry, but this game is not Chuck Norris worthy. To be honest, it is not worthy to anyone. Next up, we have 911 Tiger Shark, and I really don't know what to say. A game from Elite with Dunlop tires dropping their name in, it must be at least an okay game. But it isn't. What you are seeing is the actual gameplay, not quite sure what they were thinking about when creating this game. The objective is to drive your 911 without getting it damaged and picking up, or driving over, some passengers. But hey, at least their cover of the song Popcorn is close to okay. Out of the car and onto the BMX bike. In BMX Ninja, you engage in a bike-off against a BMX gang member in a fight for your girlfriend. And, by the way, the intro screen salutes you with a gangster holding a machine gun. Confused? Understandable. Add to all this a game with ZX Spectrum graphics and lousy controls, then you have all the ingredients for BMX Ninja. I will be invisible as a ninja and hurry to get away from this game. Onward to the Jungle, where Mastertronic has created one of the worst games, not only for them but for the Commodore 64 in general. The title screen states, "Control Mowgli, the man-cub, through the dense jungle that is his home. Avoid the many jungle creatures who are afraid of the fire you possess." I can sum it up in one sentence: bull, nothing else. The annoying music, the same scrolling screen, and the same enemies can, on a good day, keep your interest in this game for a maximum of 1 minute. We can't have the list of the worst games without a space game, and here it is, Robot Bolt. The objective of the game is for you to assume the role of a robot assigned to collect death pods and conceal them before the time expires. Although I can understand tiny parts of the idea behind the game, the execution is completely miserable. The controls, the bullet speed, and the way they are flying, the enemy sprites that change direction with the scrolling speed, I could keep going. So, just say no. If someone offers you this game, still say no, even if it's free. And that's exactly what happened. This game came for free together with the game Gods and Heroes. Oh no! Where should I start with this one? First of all, the intro screen is mysteriously similar to Jungle Story, which we played a moment ago. It clearly reveals that Mastertronic used the same kit to create a lot of their games. Don't get me wrong, kits are fine if the result is fine. And this is not. In Bionic Granny, you play a Bionic Granny waiting for the kids to leave school so you can hit them. Yes, that's true, it is the objective of the game. Do that and avoid being hit by the lollipop lady. I appreciate unique and unconventional games, but this one is simply absurd and stupid. Here it is, the worst game, or to be more precise, the most disappointing and strange game for the Commodore 64. It's a game I have talked about a couple of times before, a game for which you could have high hopes. The A-Team, the iconic 80s action series with Mr. T among others, seemed to promise the perfect action game for the Commodore 64. However, it falls short. Instead of an action-packed game, it's a peculiar Space Invaders clone where you must shoot the heads of the A-Team. But why? To make matters worse, the cool theme from the series is replaced with the theme from Star Wars. This is truly the worst and strangest game for the Commodore 64. So, did I pick the worst games, or do you have other games on your worst game ever list? Let me know in the comments, and if you aren't subscribed yet, please do. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching this stinker of a video, and see you in the next one.